This is Esther, and I just want to share with you today about the importance of forgiving. See, sometimes we wait for somebody to apologize before we forgive, then we feel like we can let it go. Sometimes we just hold on to it because we're being too prideful to forgive or feel like, well, they owe you something. That person may have owed you something that they didn't give you. And that's true that they definitely would owe you an apology if they did something wrong to you. But a lot of people that do things that hurt other people, they're hurting as well. And a lot of times you are one of many that they've hurt or they've done something to, and they are too prideful or they're just not going to take the time to go back. They don't care enough to go back and take the time to apologize. Maybe for a while later, maybe. And you can't wait on that because as long as you live in that unforgiveness, you're living in a stagnated state. And sometimes we relive that, replay that video over and over in our minds of what happened to us. And we don't realize that, a lot of times people say, oh, I let that go a long time ago. But every time you think about it, it feels almost as real as it did when it happened. So I'm letting you know right now that in order for you to truly, truly move on, even if somebody that did something to you never apologizes, you have to forgive them for your sake because there's so many things that you need to do. You don't need to be held captive by that situation. And that person is not, um, I wouldn't say they're not good enough, but they're not worth the time that it would take to hold you back from doing what you need to do. So it's so important to fulfill your purpose. I will share some things later on, some steps on how to forgive. And until that time, come on, let's look at you and let's be free. Forgive that person or those people. God bless.